A small but important victory for bar and restaurant owners today. The governor announces last call in Colorado will be pushed back 1 hour from 10 to 11 p.m. That is still much earlier than the state's usual 2 a.m. last call. The governor had moved it up to help prevent young people from getting and spreading COVID-19.
But today he had an optimistic tone, saying the data shows things are improving and we may see more loosening of restrictions.
My hope is it can be, midnight as soon as possible, and hopefully the data will bear that out.
Alan Janae is continuing to follow how all these changes are impacting our local restaurants. And Alan, they're looking for any bit of relief.
Well, tonight, Tori, this bar behind me, the Vesper Lounge, is ready to stretch that service an hour later, and they could certainly use the revenue. Now, Denver has had an improving food scene over the past 20 years until COVID-19 really ripped it apart. The question is, will it ever be the same? Well, the answer is likely no. It felt good for John Hosack and Ginny Christian to get out from Parker into Denver this night.
This is us catching up.
On a warm evening, people were eating outside at Frank Bonanno's restaurants along 7th.
I think there's 3 phases of how you're looking at this. Is how am I going to get through right now? Then how am I going to really survive through the winter? And then what does it look like on the other side?
He knows many restaurants will not be back.
I think a year from now, your options are going to be limited, but I think what you're going to get is going to be the best of what was left.
COVID's a hell of an alibi.
Juan Padro runs Bardot, the Tap and Burger restaurants, and a half dozen others, and notes that there were bubbles in brew pubs and restaurants.
And I think a lot of it's going to be for the better, for sure. I mean, it's tough to tell somebody that's losing their business that they've been passionate about, that's been done a certain way for so long. There's some positives in this,
He sees opportunity, but fewer pricey places with slim margins.
There's going to be some lease deals out there for people.
I truly expect that all 10 of my restaurants in a year will be open.
Frank Bonanno believes strong operators will come through, but the people working for him and learning how to be efficient, he thinks, are the next generation of owners.
It's failures and challenges that make you great, or make you good, or make you learn.
Remember, small business is the big job creator in this country. And if you think about it, restaurants are really the ultimate in capitalism. It takes innovation, it takes hard work, and it takes a whole lot of time to make things good and make things work out. So if the restaurant industry, Jim, is able to recover, well, maybe that's an example for all of America. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
Great point, Alan. Thank you, sir. Well, it's back to school.